Aging is an unavoidable process. We know it's extremely complex, and there are a lot of things we have yet to figure out as to what exactly happens. One thing we know is we don't have eternal life, but there are still things that we could do to kind of try slow down the aging process somewhat, and definitely also possibly try to reverse some of the processes that happen. Now, this is what we call anti-aging, and what anti-aging is basically about is trying to live as long as you can in the best state of health. So we're not just talking about adding years, but we're definitely also talking about having quality time. There are a number of factors that can actually influence the aging process, and these factors come from the inside as well as the outside. As far as factors from the inside are concerned, hormones play an extremely important role. Hormones are necessary for all kinds of bodily processes to have them happen properly, run properly, and in the course of time, these hormones tend to diminish, so that has a huge impact on how our bodies function. At the same time, there's also the influence from the outside, for instance, in the form of stress, emotional stress, but also environmental stress. Unfortunately, we live in a heavily polluted environment, and there are a lot of toxins that we're surrounded by, and these tend to accumulate in our bodies, specifically in the fatty tissues. And the one thing you need to realize is that even the thinnest layer of fat will lodge these toxins, and so slender people are not necessarily excluded from having the toxins also affect them. The anti-aging treatment is basically trying to address and influence some aspects. For instance, the immune system. The immune system plays an extremely important role, for instance, in the development of cancer, but definitely all through the aging process, the immune system is tightly involved in this. At the same time, you also want to try and see if you can influence the cardiovascular system so that you can prevent heart attacks, strokes, and the like.